So, dear Dharma friends, nowadays we becoming very familiar with this lockdown word. So, countries lockdown, cities lockdown, people lockdowns, and when we hear this word, people get panic and disappointed, worry, and run to the grocery stores, supermarkets, and buy a lot of things, lot of food items, dry food, canned food, cookies, and lot of candies, chocolates. People buy a lot of food items and bring home and pack it, and also toilet papers and water. So now this everything packed inside the house and you feel more comfortable and more safe. But now is the real battle going to start. Real war. And if you go outside, you get into this virus. And if you are inside the home, this all the food going to go into inside your body, and that also kind of like a virus. So be very careful. You have to understand the value of the human health. Look at this entire world nowadays struggling. So it is your responsibility to take care of yourself, because if you get sick, it's going to affect for others, for your family members, for your loved ones. So take care of yourself in a good way. Be healthy. So you have to be well disciplined during this time, not to put too much things to inside your body. Don't eat too much, even though you have a lot of things. And when you eat, if you are not hungry, don't eat. And also, when you eat, try to share it with others a little bit. If other people don't eat, if you are only eating too much, that is not nice even in a family. So you have to think about others, and even we don't know how far we have to go with this situation. So you have to get ready for a long run. And at the same time, it is a good profitable skill ourselves if we can little bit cut down this greed inside, because this greediness so strong, that is what the main power that keep us in this samsaric journey. So then you look yourself and try to little bit slow down, and at the same time cut down this supply to inside you. And how you can do it, and try to maximize the food supply towards your brain rather than towards your belly. Don't feed too much to your body, learn to feed little bit more to your mind. That's way you will see, when you get into that, you will see you don't need that much food. So as monks, that's how we maintain our life. Most of time we eat one meal per day, and that doesn't mean we stay hungry. No, because we feeding to our mind, because when you feed to your mind, when you are more comfortable with your mind, your body become more comfortable and you no need too much food. That's why when people worry, unhappy, and having anxiety, difficulties, they eat too much, because the mind is not well. So learn to feed little bit more to your brain and less to your body, and you will see you will get into comfortable zone. And there's a story I want to tell you. Long time ago, in the middle of the jungle, there was an elephant died. And during that time, the heavy rain happened. Because of this heavy rain, the flood start. So flood took this dead elephant to the river. Now it is start to go towards the ocean. Somehow on the way there was a crow saw this dead body, and it jumped into this dead elephant and start to eat. So the this dead elephant slowly, little by little, go towards the ocean. But this crow didn't know that, didn't notice it. Why? Because it has food and keep enjoying eating. By the time this dead body went to the middle of the ocean and it start to dissolve with the salty water, and the crow felt the water little by little, and then got scared and look around, no any land, and start to fly. But this crow couldn't fly and fell down to the ocean because the heavy body. Who created that heavy body, that much heavy body that cannot lift itself? That its own greediness. So the crow fell down to the ocean and died in the middle of the ocean. This story tells us hidden moral that we can understand ourselves. And sometimes if our own behavior can put us to the difficult situations, so then yourself you have to be very careful. Look at this entire world, and they struggling to keep people healthy. They are saying even if you are a king, if you are not healthy, you become useless. So no matter whatever the position or the situation or the place you're going to get in this world, if you are sick, physically not healthy, then what's the point? So take care of yourself. Don't put too much things to your body. And be very careful and don't eat sugar and cut down and try to maintain 1 meal per day. If you are hungry, you eat. If you are not hungry, don't eat. And remember, don't eat this too much nuts around here and there when you at home. Why? Because when you eat too much nuts, what will happen? Your head go nuts and you become crazy and you become more greedy. So the more greediness leads us to anger, hatred. That's the nature of it. So be very careful, maintain well-disciplined time period this time, and we at home to be healthy. And so when you finish this time period, you have to be more healthy than getting some another sickness or the difficulties to yourself. So I hope you will have the wisdom and courage to maintain yourself a healthy, wealthy, good life. Have a blissful day.